Good morning. It's Saturday, May 31st, 2025. Gosh, time just seems to be going by so quickly. 7:46 a.m. coming to you from finally a sunny central or middle Georgia. Is there a difference? Central Georgia, middle? I don't know. I think I'm in middle Georgia. Sometimes I think I'm in Middle Earth. I mean, really. Anyhow, yes, all right. So no hobbits here this morning. But what I do have is World Exploration's Tokyo Lungo. Now see those flowers on there? Anybody know what they are? They're cherry blossoms. Apparently cherry blossoms came to Japan from China, and since they came there, who knows how many, could have been thousands of years ago, hundreds for sure. Oh, more than hundreds. Anyhow, they've become a symbol of hope and friendship and the transience of life and renewal of life and a lot of positive stuff like that. So anyway, cherry blossoms are very special in Japan, and they bloom in the spring. And so I guess that's why Nespresso put them on the Tokyo Lungo sleeve. Okay, I'm babbling this morning. Let me get to the point here. So this is what I'm going to do. It's supposed to have floral notes and slightly acidic, flowery notes. But, you know, a lot of that is very often lost on me. Oh, pretty capsule, isn't it? All the cherry blossoms on it. So I thought this morning, with a little nod to Japan and cherry blossoms, I would sweeten my coffee with some cherry preserves, okay? Now, preserves are made by cooking the whole cherry, okay? The skin, the pit, the whole fruit. Whereas jams, in comparison, are made by using crushed fruit and pureed fruit. Jellies are made just by cooking the juice of the fruit. So that's why jellies, you know, are smooth and can even be a little bit like they let the light through, you know. But you go all, and jams are thicker. And then preserves, of course, will have chunks or entire whole fruits in them. So, for example, this has little cherries in it and pieces of cherries. It's all lumpy. Oh, it's nice to have on toast, or like you could even top ice cream with it. So this is what I'm going to do, because the Tokyo Lungo is it's 3.7 ounces, okay? An espresso, let's go back for a minute. An espresso is 1.35 ounces, okay? Tiny bit. A lungo's 3.7 ounces, okay? So more than twice what an espresso is. This is a lungo cup. It's about 6 ounces. Alrighty, so we're getting some quantities maybe in our minds here. Now, I have a question for you guys, okay? I'm just going to put in I don't know, this may be a lot, but a lot of it's going to sink to the bottom because, you know, it's like chunks of fruit. So a lot of people say, oh, yes, this morning I had such and such type of coffee, and I added mocha syrup and honey and cinnamon and blah, 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 blah. Well, does it matter? I mean, I'm asking this, okay? Do you think it matters what type of coffee you were using if you're going to add all that stuff to it? You know, like some people they're real purists. They only drink black coffee. Or maybe they only put a little milk or cream in. Or maybe they only sweeten it, you know, just with a little bit of whatever kind of sweetener they use. Sugar, artificial sweetener, a little bit of honey or agave, something like that. Well, when you're putting so much stuff in the coffee, can you even really taste the actual coffee flavor? I see somebody is watching here, at least one person. It's not showing me your name. Thanks for joining me this morning. I'm warming to my subject here. Anyway, all right, so I'm going to go ahead and make this because after all, what's important is, you know, how you feel about it, how it tastes to you, how it strikes you. But I guess I'm not trying to ruin any company's coffee business, but if the coffee has special characteristics and then you add all kinds of other stuff to it that very often hide those characteristics, why pay for a coffee that has special characteristics, right? Because that's what you're paying for with a lot of these coffees is, you know, how this one was grown and where it's from and what kind of notes it has and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Well, anyway, on the other hand, you know, I have added stuff to coffee if you've been following me at all. And the natural flavors of the coffee and whatever I add enhance one another, augment each other. So lots of times those stuff people add, you might not even know there was coffee in there to begin with. They put in so much flavoring and syrups and powders and what have you. Okay, so after that, I would like to know what you think. Like consider, you know, have you ever considered, do I need to spend so much money on, you know, whatever special coffee I've been buying if I'm going to add all kinds of stuff to it? All right, I'd like to hear your views, and I look at the Lungo button. I point to it and I say Lungo as I press it to make sure I press the right button. Because, you know, lots of times if I'm making espressos day after day, because this machine has an espresso button and a Lungo button. Well, if I've been making espresso every day, you know, I kind of get in the habit of going right to the espresso button. So it's more accurate, you know. Think about what you want to do. Say it, see it, point to it, push it. Okay. Oh, this is a beautiful, beautiful Lungo here. Now, I'm stirring around the cherries here. Maybe you can see, you know, the fruit kind of spreading around. Okay. I don't know, I can't particularly smell cherries, but actually, I don't know, I can't particularly smell it there either, so, all right. All right, I'm gonna give it a try, and I've got a little Coffee Mate creamer here, original Coffee Mate, to put in here, because I think it's gonna need it, but I don't know. Oh, you know, if I was having cherries, I'd pour some cream over it. All right, well, let me try this. Oh, what an interesting flavor. This is so interesting. I'm gonna put some cream in. There's a little bit of an acidity, tiny bit of sort of an astringent quality to this, and kind of hitting me on the back of my tongue on the edges that I don't care for. I mean, it's okay, but I prefer not to have it. Okay, so here we go. Now that's better. Oh, the Coffee Mate really adds a nice quality to it. So I guess, you know, and this is not very sweet. It's just a touch of sweetness. So, you know, if I want to, I can, cherry. And of course, I'll be left on the bottom when I'm done drinking the coffee with cherries. This is kind of a treat. Oh, so it's nice chewing on the cherry and then taking a sip of the coffee. And, hey. So You know what? I've tried preserves before. I think I've got a few other ones that maybe over the next few days I'll try those too. Oh gosh, I'm going to sit and enjoy this. Well, listen, tell me what you think about, does adding stuff to coffee alter the flavor so much that maybe you don't need to have some kind of special coffee, Maybe you can buy a cheaper coffee. Okay, well, I like to have, I don't add a whole lot of stuff to mine. I like to have the option to just have the coffee with the flavors that it grew with and obtained through drying and processing and roasting and all that stuff. So, yeah, I don't mind spending a little more on mine. Okay, well, I'm going to go out and take a walk in the sun after I've drunk down my coffee here. I'll talk to you later, okay?